So did they get the pun or
Hello.
not? Because that's a hell of a way to start a stream.
That is.
I missed the pun.
They did.
It's the pun.
No, I missed the pun. I wasn't here.
Oh, we don't care if you got.
Wow. Brutal.
Welcome back.
I didn't get it, but I also wasn't listening to anything, so.
Oh, man. You're a rough crowd, Andrew.
Oh, so you didn't hear it when Godric died? Shame.
That doesn't sound like a pun at all.
It happens.
On the contrary, I thought it was hilarious.
I actually missed it too. Because,
So you do know that I wrote a little brother into my backstory I could always come back as, so.
A little twin brother.
Set it up to avenge my own
Only
death.
one brother. I think I have like 5.
So, like, he's actually a quintuplet. So he has 5 brothers to come and finish his quest
I mean,
if he died.
you're assuming, Max, that your brother is still alive.
This is true.
That pause.
And also that he's not the big bad.
And I have a third backup character, or a second rather. His name is Godric Lex Paladin. He's Paladin of Benton.
Godric, son of Godric.
Son of Godric.
So I realized after last night's catch-up session, I was saying repeatedly that we had done 6 sessions in our campaign. Actually, we've only done 5. This is our 6th session.
Yeah, that sounded like a lot, but I missed one, so I didn't think.
What does a number mean, really?
It means how many things there are.
Yeah, you're thinking too inside the box.
All right.
No, and I'm
There
adequately
are
inside.
languages and cultures that don't have number systems.
Really?
I think we should do a 2-hour stream on that. Maybe
Wow.
3.
I really could, though. I could talk your ear off about linguistics all night.
I think we should play some D.
Thank you, please.
Heart
Wow.
bounce.
So, since we spent almost an hour last night doing a recap, I think that we're going to dispense with that. Max, your camera's not on, by the way. At least I'm not seeing it.
I see him fine.
Oh,
I
yeah.
do not see him.
I don't
I'm
see
in
his on.
Firefox. Let me
Oh, we're
open
doing
myself
this
up in
again.
Chrome.
We're doing this again.
So,
Try this.
for the benefit of those watching, I sound really quiet.
Sound fine to me. It might be your OBS.
Let me check one thing. I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to fix this now, but I will check one thing. I'm thinking maybe I should turn up the gain. Ken, does that sound right?
I don't know what any of those settings that I told you to change actually do.
Okay.
Yeah, gain is basically
That's
your
right.
input volume.
There you go.
I mean, it
So
sounds like a thing that would help. Alright. Yeah. Let it. Terror, does that sound any better?
You sounded fine to me before, so there's really no difference.
But it's the
Might just
difference
be
between
OBS.
the stream audio and the
Right.
Discord audio.
Oh
Yep.
yeah, should I have the stream up? Is that a thing I should do?
No, you don't want to read the comments. People are cruel.
I do want to read the comments. I need constant validation, okay?
So I will say it is safe in terms of the map to watch the stream if you would like. I specifically set it up so that the view
Sorry,
on
I
the
turned it on.
stream is the view that the characters have.
Turning my volume
There's
all the way
Max.
down.
We're streaming on the Microsoft service Mixer, right? The most popular streaming service.
Oh, yes. I'm getting paid
Mhm.
50 billion for it or something like that.
All right,
That's
so
for content.
picking up where we left off last time, the Iron Eye party
Mhm.
um,
Named after
is
the founding member of the
Right.
team.
is currently in the midst of an obstacle course competition, going off against the Pygmies, racing toward the end of what is called the Gauntlet, underground city of. And so currently, Cole, you are at the top of a 20-foot flagpole with a button, just on the ground, but about 10 feet in front of you. Sivan, currently grappled by the opposing team's cleric, with a door on a wall above her 10 feet. And you know that the button that is right next to you does open that. So,
Okay, and refresh my memory. Is the other door also, is it open right now or
It-
closed?
it is not open. The one of the opposing team members got to the button but did not have a chance to press it yet.
Okay. I am going to hold my action until Savon breaks free and moves to go through the door, and then I will press the button.
All right. Anything else? Assume not.
Nope.
Okay. So the nameplates. Oh, they
I
show
can't
up.
see anything at the moment.
Yeah.
I have a black screen.
There should be a square right in the middle.
If I
where
do,
Yeah,
all of
you
our
might need to
characters are.
scroll.
Oh, I was way too far up. Okay. I just needed to scroll. Cool.
Interesting. You guys can't see
Is
the
there
nameplates for other characters, but I can. That's interesting. Anyway, okay, so I think that this fighter on the other team is going to grab Godric and try to push him out of the way. So that would be a shove action. Godric, I need an athletics or acrobatics check.
Okay.
Just double check this guy's modifier. Fighter. Athletics. It's 5. Ooh, he fails. So he grabs
There we
you.
go.
He grabs you by the. Is it hauberks on the shoulder? He grabs you by the shoulders and tries to like push you, yank you to the side, but you just come up under his arms and smack them aside. This guy has got nothing on you. All right. Meanwhile, the bald guy in previous I think he is also going to try to push his way through. So, Sepaklu, I'm going to check an athletics check or dexterity check for you as well.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Correct.
Or, okay.
Whichever you like. This athletics is
You're doing amazing, sweetie.
Thank you. I'm a
Wow.
noted skinny half orc, so this lines up.
So I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think this is the third contested check just in this competition that has been tied.
Sounds about right, yeah.
That's crazy. I've never seen so many ties. So I'm gonna say that he's not able to pull you aside. So you are successfully in the doorway.
I'm flexing here. You can't see me because it's too close on my face, but I was flexing.
I could feel it. Okay. I think that fighter is going, or the Sivan is going to hold his action. Sivan, your turn. You are currently grappled by the cleric, and the bottom of the door is at about 10 feet, so it's 5 feet above.
As in, it's open?
It is not open yet.
What do you mean the bottom of the door is 5 feet above my head? Oh, because I have to. Yeah.
Yep, it's
forgot.
up. It's up off the ground.
Yeah. Yeah, that took me a second. I would like to break the grapple.
Okay. So
Um,
athletics or dexterity check. That's all we're doing tonight, guys. Athletics and dexterity.
I will do. You mean acrobatics?
Acrobatic.
I will do that because I'm not very strong.
As much. I can tell already you rolled really great, and I haven't even flipped back to that screen.
She did. She
It's a
did.
5. Both are 5s.
It's a great night. Whew. Okay. So you're trying to wriggle free, and you wiggle free a little bit, but then the cleric just tightens his grip and just to hang on to you.
Okay, I guess that is my turn.
Hey,
I don't know what else I can do.
Gadrick, it's your turn.
Is there any ledge or clearing or anything on this, like beneath the door, or do I basically have to wait for it to be open to even try to get up?
I mean, so the door's closed. So the bottom, like the ground under the door, there's like a little crack, like you could get your fingers in, but that's about it.
Okay, yeah, nothing I'd really work with there. Can I prepare an athletics check so that if the door opens, I'll try to jump up there and get through?
Sure. All of that. Yeah, it would be really your movement. I'll call it a dash, but we'll use an athletics check to resolve you getting up there. I think that's fine.
Okay, I was thinking I couldn't get much past the doorway, but yeah, rule it as a dash. That's cool.
Yeah. Okay. So the cleric has a hold of Sivan. And I think. She's going to use that grapple to drag Sivan this way and get between Sivan and. This is an interesting little stalemate that's going on. Yeah. That's it for now. Sepaklu.
Okay. So I think what I want to do is cast Sleep, but cast it back like substantially far behind this guy, so it's just hitting him.
All right.
Okay.
So centered around like I don't know how to do the little pointer thing.
Yeah, I
way
get,
farther back.
I get
'Cause
the
it-
idea.
Yeah, it's a 20-foot radius. So
Okay.
basically, I'm just trying to get this one guy. I think being
Uh,
down a person in a team building thing is pretty bad. So
Okay.
let's
So
do that.
yeah, go ahead and roll the dice for that.
Yeah, so it's 5d8. Hopefully, the dice god smile. That's not too bad.
27. This guy's hit points. Yeah, so what does it look like when you cast that spell?
It doesn't really look like too much of anything. The air starts to glisten a little bit, and it's like a nice pink sort of mist fills the air. And just looking at it sort of makes your eyes start to slowly close. But you can sort of snap out of it unless you're close to the middle.
Gotcha. Yeah, and so this guy's been kind of grappling with you, and you get a hand free and cast that, and you feel his struggles against you slowly subside, and then collapses to the ground.
I can slowly, help him down a little bit since we're already grappling a little bit. As I murder his friends, I'll be nice to him.
Good on you. All right, cool.
Okay. Yeah, this is a stalemate. And thus far, none of us have attacked each other directly, so I'm hesitant to be the first one. So I'm going to do the same thing, hold my action to press the button if either Savan or Sapaklu approaches that door.
Okay. Assume you're talking about this story.
Yeah.
Okay. Fighter is going to grab Godric and try to wrestle him away.
Athletics again.
Yeah. Yep.
Boom.
Uh-oh.
I'm a rock.
Okay. Plus 5. Oh. Yeah. Just smack his hands a lot away. This guy is not getting anywhere. Okay. Sleep. Come on. Let's go to. I think points down at you, Godric, and from the top of the flagpole, you see his hand extend towards you, and the white rectangle of light comes at you. Let's see what's it on that. That's not the 21 hit you?
Yes, it does.
So take 5 points of damage. Force damage.
Ooh, okay, we are doing this. Cool.
So
Okay. I'm going to attempt to break the grapple again. I
Okay.
can't really do much else. Okay. My friend told me today that I need to roll with intention to get good rolls. So I'm doing this with intention.
Does that mean you just say it's with
It's the
intention?
wrong
I don't know,
intention.
but it didn't work.
I'm thinking of that scene from The Office where Michael declares bankruptcy. Like, I didn't just say it, I declared it. Yeah. Neither of you seem to be out of this grapple. Godric, you are back up.
Okay, so I'm going to pop a command spell
Okay.
on the one grappling Savan, and I'm going to command them to flee.
Okay. So, wisdom saving throw?
See here, I believe so.
He's
Yes.
a cleric. I'm sure his wisdom's. And what's the DC?
My DC is 14.
Oh. Okay. So, I must succeed in follow the command on its next turn. Okay. Good to know. So, and it is their turn now. So, he is going to let go of Sivan and run by. Sivan, you would get an attack of opportunity.
I don't want to hit him. Can I try and trip him?
That would be a shove attack. Yeah, you could do that.
No, like I want to stick my foot out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean,
Okay.
it would be an athletics check contested against his
Okay.
his athletics.
Great. This is going to go very well because everything has gone very well for me so far. What?
Oh my word, you're rolling terribly tonight.
Ugh.
So
I rolled really well in my earlier game. Maybe I used up all my luck
Used up
for
all
the
your
day.
luck.
yeah, so I
Why
think
would you play 2 games on one day?
I think you stick your foot out and he just hops neatly right over it. Okay. Sapaklu, it is your turn.
Okay, so this guy is next to me, and I can't really leave his melee range without causing some issues, right?
Could
I think
disengage if you want.
yeah, I could. I think I'm gonna distract him for a bit. I'll take an attack with my mace.
On which guy?
The one that's not asleep, that's right next to me.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. The blonde is 20 feet up. Yep.
All right. I'm gonna make a mace attack. I'm sure it's gonna be great. Yep, perfect.
A 5 does not hit.
You sure? You double check that?
Triple checking. Yeah.
Okay.
His AC is 6, so.
Oh, well, good to know. Everyone, take note.
Definitely not lying. Yeah. So, the cleric comes running up, and the cleric is kind of yelling as he comes, like, "Get out of the way!" And you swing and just kind of catches the attack on his shield.
Mm.
Yay. Cole. Up.
I'm going to do the same thing. End of turn.
Okay.
If any of my 3 allies approach that door and attempt to go through it, I press the button.
Okay. Fighter.
Do you want me to keep track of rounds for the sleep, Andrew? You got it. It's a minute.
Yeah, it's 10 rounds. I don't think it's likely to matter.
Okay.
By 10 rounds from now, even if he wakes up, I don't think it's gonna factor in.
Okay. I think you overestimate us.
Yeah, okay, let's track it.
Yeah, with the way that I'm rolling.
It's been 2 rounds so far, I think, right? He's passed twice.
So eight.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay. The fighter is going to try to grapple Godric and drag him out of the way.
Ooh, not my best roll.
It's better than I've been doing.
Still enough to keep the fighter at bay. Yeah, I imagine the two of you are just locked in this intense, like Greco-Roman wrestling style battle.
I imagine it more of like a juvenile, like shoving and like slap fights. Like, cut it out, just quit it.
Could be.
I like
Maybe.
that better.
I have a far much less epic view.
It's certainly more amusing. Right. Bald guy lets out a little snore. Blonde. Yeah, I think he's going to act on Godric again. So same white light that you saw before comes at you for a 7.
That will miss.
Okay. Yeah. Even in your wrestling and slap fighting with this guy, you duck your head out of the way. The whatever energy scatters across. Okay, Sivan. Let me guess.
Well, I'm not grappled anymore.
Oh, that's
so
right. Yeah.
I am going to run and try and jump up to the ledge and get myself up and go through the door because he's going to open this for me.
And so.
Okay, press the button.
Okay, so make an athletics check.
Do I have to?
It's not a hard one.
Unless it's DC 1, I'm gonna fail it.
I believe in you.
I don't.
You run up to grab the ledge, but you time it wrong, and your finger gets smashed a little bit by the door as it's opening, and you kind of let go and drop back down. Couldn't quite do it. Godric.
Great.
I'm gonna run over and try to jump over her, up her maybe. Sorry, to try and clear this.
Okay.
I'll take my shield.
All right, this will be a slightly harder athletics check, but go ahead. Yeah, not a problem. You get 1 foot off of her shield and pull yourself up onto the ledge. Actually, I think as you go to run, the fighter, as an attack of opportunity, is going to try to grapple you. Strength, athletics, or dexterity. I'm sure it's athletics. You.
Ooh,
Of course.
And it was so cool what we did too.
Come on, can't you just like swing at me?
So in your mind, you do this cool move, but just as you run to execute it, the guy grabs the back of your shirt and you kind of stay in place. Right. The cleric comes to her senses, and is going to is going to try to run over to the spot by the door where Godric vacated. So, Paklu, you get an attack opportunity.
Love it. All right. It's not too bad.
Oh, you okay? You swung at her. Sorry. A 13. For some reason I keep calling the other cleric a her.
Very clearly, if you look at the pictures, you know.
Yeah, 13 does not hit. Again, catches the blow on his shield and runs to here, where the blonde already took his action to attack, so not able to open it as an action. So Supaklu, up.
Okay, so I am. The guy right next to me right now is up on the pole, right?
He is 20 feet.
All right. So I guess I could try to get up there too.
Athletics checks on top of athletics checks.
Yeah. So, are you trying to pull him down, or what?
No. Trying to get up on the ledge here.
Oh. Sorry, I thought you were
Oh.
saying you wanted to get to the top
got
of the
my
flagpole
shield.
with him.
Yeah, that's what I thought you
Um,
said too.
No, I think that's okay.
Okay. Okay.
Darn.
So roll an athletics check.
I'm sure it's going to be a great roll. Yep.
My word.
I think these dice are weighted.
I think so too. Good news is they're weighted for both of us, both us and Andrew, so I think we're okay.
You go to jump off of Savan's shield, but your foot just kind of slips off the bottom of it, and you kind of run. You kind of smack your shoulder into the wall instead.
Ouch.
Okay. Oh.
Okay, so I saw this other guy at the top of a flagpole start attacking my friend. And
Good.
so, do I have to use my action to keep holding the button, or can I just hold it down?
Well, you're not currently holding it down.
Do you press it and then the door just opens and I can climb down and the door will stay open?
No, it's the same as the button in the previous room. That as long as you hold it, the door is open. But if you let go, it closes.
Okay, so I am still holding it down.
Oh, that's right. That's right. You were holding it down for Savan.
Yep.
So no, it does not take an action. No, you can hold it down while you take another action. Sorry.
Okay. So there was some combat already started. And so Cole will kind of hang off the top of the pole with one hand holding down the button and extend the other towards this cluster of knights here and cast Burning Hands.
Okay. Pop that spell card.
Ooh, good roll.
You just kill everyone we're competing against.
Uh,
Hey, we were assured that one, they would get spared and teleported out if they went down, so he doesn't feel as bad, and they started it. So
Thank you. I appreciate this.
my
This is how
4-year
we end up killing everyone.
I've-
We've
my-
learned this before.
my 4-year-old and 8-year-old would be proud of you.
I haven't. I'm new.
15, but let's see, 15. So I don't think you can catch the guy on the pole and the two on the ground. One on the pole is 20 feet up.
but I'm also 20 feet up, so can I angle it down and hit them all?
I think that the cone, because the cone is 15 feet, you
Okay.
could hit the two or the one pole.
Well, it is a cone,
Big.
right? Not just a triangle, so it's conical. So technically, it would have some height, right?
Right, but it'd be 15 feet high.
Yeah.
high.
Can I just catch their heads? No.
Was that an
I
instant
mean, the
critical?
math works out unless they're like dwarves.
Unless they're
Just
shorter
saying.
than 5 feet. Anyways, ignoring that, so if I can only hit one group, I will hit the two on the ground.
Okay, yeah, I think that seems. Although, are you gonna hit Godric then?
Think so.
No, yeah, you're right. No, you wouldn't hit him. Yeah, you're good. Okay, so they both need to make dexterity saves. This is the cleric and the fighter. Oh, the cleric has a -1. That's gonna go well. Fighter has +1.
Of course.
Wow.
2 nat 20s. So
Cry. It's fine.
you
Still
you-
take 7 each, though.
The dice are hot now, though, so we're good.
Oh, that's right. They still take damage. Okay, so yeah, I think that you're pointing at them and you're in between whether you should hit them or hit the guy in the flagpole, and so your aim is just slightly high, and they kind of duck down and manage to reduce some of the damage. So
Makes sense.
7 points of damage each. Scott. Scott. Really should have just filled up. Yeah, that hurt them pretty bad. They're both in pretty rough. Okay.
And Cole feeling suddenly really magicked out, feels kind of force inside him and recharges himself. And I'm going to bonus action use 2 sorcery points to get his spell slot back.
Okay. Peter is happy. He's going to pull out he's got a javelin. Going to take a jab at Godric.
He's gonna take a jav. I'll see myself out.
They'll miss.
So you see it coming and dodge.
Much like my joke, it didn't land.
Wow, you're on fire tonight.
Thank you.
The puns must be what are making your rolls terrible.
But I always do that.
That's true.
This is your punishment.
Oh wow.
It's
You know,
only
guys,
when
I
I
do
do
That's
it,
how you do
guys.
I'm done with this campaign. Goodbye. Get me off the stream.
What are the rules for like reverse inspiration?
I think it's just psychic damage.
I was gonna say
Life.
just rocks fall and 10d10 damage.
All right. Well,
Well, you will meet Sivan's little sister, Divan. That's not a name.
all right. So,
Or is it?
the blonde at the top of the flagpole is going to press the door, and presto, Angel swings. Sivan, not grappled it. I still have you marked grappled. Would you like to try to climb?
I would very much like to attempt to, but we shall see.
Now, if you would like, you could, as your action, cast guidance on yourself. I would say that the climb itself is part of your movement. Or it's an athletics check that's just resolving how well.
Sure, not a bad idea. So I will cast guidance on myself and get a d4 to add to my roll. And I will pray to Elena that I could do this.
Make sure to
Add
add that
that
D4.
Or maybe you got a 7.
So since
Yeah,
she was
'cause
trying
that'll
for
do
rounds,
it.
is the DC reduced to a 4? She was like trying last round as well.
No.
How is this even statistically possible? Not that it helps, but I got a 6.
A 6. I think you go to reach up, but you're slightly off balance from the attempts to
Laughing
jump,
too hard.
jump off your shield, and you're having a hard time getting up there. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Are you?
Oh.
I'm being defeated by a door. I just watched that episode.
It's D&D every time.
Godric, you are up.
Yeah, so apparently we're just attacking each other now. So I'm gonna go ahead and longsword. I think it's the cleric that's standing in front of the door.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do that. Oh, come on.
Oh, man. It's spreading.
That's a nat 1, right?
Yeah.
Oh. Did you make a pun earlier?
No, I hate puns.
Oh man.
If I did, it was completely unintentional and unnoticed by me.
All right.
So you're saying any puns were pun intended? As in, like, thank you.
I was laughing at the awkward silence more than the
I
joke.
still hate puns.
Good.
Okay, so the cleric is going to. The other cleric is going to try to climb up.
Nat 20.
Yeah, the Penny Hill theme song is playing. Oh my word!
Be right there.
I feel like we just need to come back another night.
This is unbelievable.
Just falls
How
asleep
many
back.
rounds have we all been trying to just get through these doors?
Yeah, so I think that Godric takes the swing at the cleric, and the cleric dodges out of the way just as he's trying to leap up to grab the ledge, and somehow that throws off his balance, and it's getting harder and harder to continue making rational explanations.
It's a 10-car pile up in front of these doors. That's all.
It's just a mosh pit.
We're just getting so tired of trying to climb up, like we're losing stamina.
Sparklo, you're up again.
All right. So if I were to, for instance, put my hands together and offer Savan a boost, would that give Savan advantage on the following check?
Yeah, that would be a help action. Yeah.
You're
All right.
too sweet. Thank you.
So I'll kneel down and I'll put my hands down. I'll say, Savan, have a boost. And then that's it.
Okay. Can't wait for the double
I'm
natural
gonna
ones.
roll 2 3s again. Yeah.
I'm doing my best here.
Okay, Cole, you're up.
You said those two that I flamed earlier are looking rough now?
They are. Yes.
I'll call down to my teammates. Come on, get moving. Put your legs into it.
I am trying.
And Zapaklu, lift with your back. No, wait, with your legs. And I'll extend my hand again towards those same guys now, taking more careful aim.
Okay, so burning hands again?
Yep.
Alright. So, -1 and +1. 0. Okay, so the cleric fails, but the fighter succeeds. So, 13 fire damage?
Yep.
Okay. So you see the cleric collapse to the ground. Yeah, but you see, just as he does so, there's like this flash of kind of yellowish white energy immediately surrounds him, and yeah, heal his wound up a little bit, but he's
Cole kind of breathes a sigh of relief, seeing that they actually saved him. And then the fighter takes 6, I think,
oh,
depending if you round up or round down.
So the fighter also collapses.
Yes. We should have just done this from the beginning.
That's one way to
Just killed them in the first room and just walked through.
Just like shake their hands and then instantly
Assuming we
get
don't
smoke
need
on.
one of them to hold the door.
Oh no.
Okay.
Is everyone watching Andrew's face when you said that?
Alright, the fighter is unconscious. He is asleep. Lon. He's going to let go of the button, slide down the pole, run back to his friend over here, shake him awake. Right? They can shake him awake with an action.
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it. I don't know.
It,
Like if
it's
they
not-
take damage, he can slap him awake. I'm sure.
No, you can use an action to shake someone awake with sleep.
I'm fine
I'm
with
like
it.
98% sure with that.
But it's more amusing.
Could be a shake slap.
Hey, it's an action. No one said what the action is.
That's true.
Maybe it's an action for True Love's first kiss. I don't know.
Someone uses an action to shake. It says shake or slap.
Not kiss. Can't kiss awake.
If you
This is
shake
Blanca.
while you kiss or slap while you kiss, yeah.
I think David Duchovny wrote a book about that.
So he wakes up his partner in an undetermined fashion. And Savan, it is your turn again.
Well, he is helping me this time.
Are you
I'm
casting?
going to cast guidance
Okay.
again.
Oh man.
So rolling d, with advantage
And
and
I'll
a
say,
plus
Wilena,
4.
I'll say, Wilena, I really mean it this time. Please help me. 12 and 15. Did I do it?
So Sepaklu gets his hands together, and you put your foot into the hands, leap up, grab the door, the floor at the bottom of the door, and just pull with all your might, and manage to pull yourself up into the next room.
How much movement do I have left?
So we'll say that took 10 feet of your movement.
Okay, what do I see in the room?
So in this room, there's again a 20-foot pit. This time, however, the pit is
Filled with snakes.
no, it's not filled with snakes. It is 30 feet long, and running the length of the pit across the middle is a balance beam.
Okay. It's probably acrobatics, isn't it? My
Is
acrobatics is not great. It's better than my athletics, though. I'll try.
okay.
I will walk across. And again, Wilena, please help me out here.
Well,
Hero?
you already cast guidance on this turn.
Right. So I can't. Can I not just walk?
Yeah, you can. I thought you were casting it again.
No. I was just saying, hey.
Oh,
Hey.
gotcha.
If you want to help out.
Just talking to this time, not a prayer. Got it.
Yeah. So however far I can get, I guess. I use 10, 15, 20, 25, 30-ish for an attempt.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead and roll an acrobatics check.
Okay.
You got this.
I don't even want to look.
Crit.
I did it! I'm so happy!
In the back of your head, as you are saying to Wilena, please help me out, you swear for the briefest moment you hear a voice echo saying, "Kiddo."
Oh.
Since I got a nat 20, do I go any further?
No.
Worth a shot. Okay.
Okay.
I do a little pirouette on the beam as I go. Just because
Okay.
I can.
Godric.
If I run over there before Supaklu's turn, can I also get the advantage of his boost?
No.
I just jump. Damn it. Okay, then I'm not going to use it. I'm going to step down here and I'm going to longsword this guy.
Okay.
Wow.
20 to hit, 14 damage.
Okay, he goes down.
Holy shit, we're eviscerating these dudes.
So I should have
Um,
Divine Smite. Got it.
Aren't you lawful good? Like,
He was shooting rays at me during a sportsman's competition. I'm offended.
He touched me
Valid.
first, Mama. All right.
An eye for an eye.
he started it.
All right, Sapaklu.
Okay. Now that Savan's not in my way, I'm gonna try to jump up there. And this is gonna be much easier, and it's gonna go through very easily. There
It
we go.
is
See, like I
indeed.
said. That was a 5-foot step, 10 foot to get up. And then another like 5 foot to get over here. So I only have like 10 feet of movement left.
You could get out onto the balance beam. But yeah, you could only go that first 5 feet.
Right. I'll just wait until next turn.
Okay.
So I'll hang out on this side, not wanting to like get on the Savan also on there.
In case she shakes it.
Yeah.
In case he shakes it and I fall off.
That too. Okay, cool.
Say, hey, Godric, you want to get going through that door, or you want to climb up here and I'll go through?
You have
Give
to
me a
wait 6
second, I'll
seconds
run
him
for
to
it.
respond.
All right. And if I can hold my action to release the button and climb down the pole after he goes through the door.
Release the button, but not.
That's fine.
No, I think you can do.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. What's this bald guy gonna?
Oh, I forgot he was awake now.
He
Might have done
is.
something different. Okay.
You can still do something different.
Okay. Let's see that he's awake and kind of assume he's taking stock of his downed allies.
Yeah.
They'll yell down to him, hey, sorry, seems like you didn't win this one, but if you want to get something out of it, I'll give you 20 gold if you climb up here and press this button while we go through. I think that was like 5 more than the entry fee or something like that.
5 less. The entry fee was 25.
I don't have 25. Or I won't from the winnings. So. Oh well.
He just kind of laughs, and I think he's just gonna throw up his hands and say, "You guys did this. You got it. You bested us today." He's pretty much just giving up, because at this point, there's not much else he can do.
He could recoup some losses if he helps us.
Is the cleric down?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
So, I mean, I think that we can abbreviate the rest of this if you all just want to move across. Then
Please. Please don't make me roll more.
I mean, I
It
could.
will take the rest of the night.
I
Yeah.
want to see how many more nat ones we can get.
We'll just take 20 and just go very slowly.
Or I'll just roll a whole bunch at once.
Oh, so that's the end right after the.
Yeah,
gorge.
so after that pit, you come into the next room, and there's a 20-foot wall.
Oh no.
And we'll say you just kind of help each other to climb over it, and to get across. And in this room, you see, as promised, a blue and green button a blue and green button on this side, and a blue and green button on this side.
Guys, what color were we? We were blue. We were blue.
Are you sure?
Someone take
Yes,
notes.
I am sure.
Are you
I know
sure?
that we are
sure?
blue because my cloak is also blue. And I thought, oh, we are the color that my cloak is, so we are blue.
Also, in character, we would definitely know this for sure. 100%.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
learned our color 5 minutes ago, not 2 weeks ago in character.
There.
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, you both press button at the same time, and the whole area is bathed in this blue light.
Woo.
And you can start to make your way back out. As you do, you see a cleric making his way through the arena and getting the rest of the pygmies back on their feet.
I'll go over and shake hands with the pygmies, any of them that are conscious yet.
Yeah, and so they're obviously pretty glum. It seems like the blonde guy is taking it pretty hard. In particular, you see he's looking pretty downcast. Yeah, he shakes your hand and just kind of, man. Well, guess you were better than us today. Really hoped we could win that prize. Gone a long way into. Well, we wish we could have won.
I understand. It's just how the chips fall sometimes, unfortunately. And well, best of luck to you guys next time. You put up a good show. Honestly, I didn't know there's so much fighting involved.
The fighter kind of breaks into a grin when you say that. Not near enough.
I'll cheers to that. Pull out a flask.
You sharing?
I'll take a swig and offer to him.
You're not so bad. Chug down some of. What is it? Is it ale or?
No, it'd be a spirit, whiskey. It's an equivalent to whiskey. However, I did get a 22 charisma check when we first met these guys, so I assume they like me enough.
Yeah.
Little does he know. Flask.
I spent the last 20 years developing a resistance to idocaine poison.
Yeah. So he takes a draft from your. Good stuff right there. Appreciate a man who knows his drinks.
Man, the harder the better, as my dad always said. Now, screw it on and meet back with the party.
What was our prize again?
What's that?
I said, what was our prize again? I do not remember.
So you make your way back out to the guy with the slick back hair, and You can see that there are a number of people standing kind of at the entrance to the obstacle course at this point, and clearly they had bet, and so there's a coin being exchanged among a bunch of them, and the organizer has a small pouch of gold which he.
I will take it.
Okay. And it's 150 gold in it.
Noise.
Did we put money in to start?
I forgot to have him collect it from you. I hope that among you have 25 gold.
Yeah, but we should do so. Then it's a pouch of
125.
yeah. Let's just say
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
would have given them the money, and then they would have
Yeah.
given us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well,
Okay.
was it 25 each?
No, it was just 25.
Okay, so then it would have been 6
So-
each, and someone will have had to put in
Right.
7.
Though if we each pay back our entry fees, then we end up with 100 to split 4 ways.
No, it's-
125 is the 4 ways.
Oh wait, yeah, no, yeah. Math.
I'm confused. All right.
That's 31 each, and someone gets an extra one. I did that in.
Oh
my
yeah,
head.
no. So I'm
proud of
saying
myself.
if we paid everyone back for their entry fee, so whoever paid the 7 gold got that also, then we'd get 25 each. It was 25 to enter and 125 each we won, right?
150 if you
150.
Oh,
Yeah.
never
Oh,
mind. God
okay.
damn it, Andrew! Why'd you make this math so
Everyone-
long?
I didn't mean to make it this
Everyone gets
complicated.
31 gold, and someone gets 32 gold.
Savon gets 32. Everyone else gets 31. So
Yeah!
done.
Because she
Because
used
I
to be
did
the
the
one
math.
who would take that. Yeah.
That's also true.
Yeah. It's quite a profitable venture.
All right.
Say I'm,
I have 69 gold.
I'm quite impressed with the way you all
I
handled
had to
yourselves
share.
back there.
Yeah, who are you saying this to, Gadget?
Sorry, the party. I'm saying I'm quite impressed with how you all handled yourselves out there, though. Of course, I did know that you were wyvern slayers.
Manticore
I don't
Slayers?
think
Is it
we've seen
wyvern?
one of those.
Wyverns.
Manticore.
Yes, we are.
Manticore slayers. Sorry, I knew you were all manticore slayers. Again, for my
Oh,
character.
but we have.
Party.
Right, we have killed many wyverns as well, of course.
Oh,
I think I'm starting to get the hang of this thing.
you'll have to tell me that story sometime.
Oh, I will.
All right. So, flush with your victory, where would you like to go next? Disneyland?
What time
Okay.
is it?
It is now after sundown. Had a pretty long
I'm
day.
exhausted.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty drained after
So-
that.
Yeah, I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I gave the soldiers my address, right?
Yes, you gave.
Right, you
Okay.
did.
I'm sure nothing bad will come from this.
Remembering that I'm going to find an inn.
Okay.
I will meet up with you guys in the morning.
I'm gonna go back to my place if you guys want to join me.
All right. You be safe out there, Savon.
Where am I meeting you and when?
I mean, we could meet you at your inn.
I will meet you here.
Okay.
Okay.
What time? We set a time.
We set a time.
Yes. In the morning.
Mid morning.
Okay.
Okay. All right, and so actually, if you want, Sivan, you could even get a room there at the big desk for the evening.
Sure. Sure.
What
Yeah,
was that?
sure. I will do it.
I
Okay.
That
think she
was
just
me
wants you to
considering all of
randomly
my
generate
options.
another in name.
Well, she has to be vague. She's trying to fit in.
The tusk will help with that. Okay, so yeah, it's like 2 silver for a room for the night.
Great. I don't have to spend any of my gold. I'm literally a child.
Okay. So you guys want to do anything else for the evening? We're just pretty much going to bed.
Going to bed for me.
I'm going to bed. And I finally level up to level 2!
Yay! Yeah. Oh, I gotta figure out how to do XP. For this obstacle.
Level 2! Oh, wait, no. Wait, what?
Yeah, that's right. I was supposed to feel bad because I got to start at level 2.
No. +1. Should I roll for HP? No, not with the way I've been rolling.
Do it. Come on, you just rolled a crit. You're good.
Got all the
You
bad
got
rolls
this.
out of the way.
I think that was. Oh man, what? Oh wait, no, I already changed my HP
Lame.
from when I thought. No, I did. I mean, if I
No,
could
I
show
think
you
I think I told her
would.
she did. She could.
Yeah, not that I didn't use it. I still
Yeah.
had like 6, but
You should roll for it. No,
It's
you
too
want
late.
to.
no.
Well, that if she already changed it, she said.
Okay.
And before this long
Thanks.
rest, would we get 75 EXP? Because then me and Supaklu would reach 3, I believe.
Even gave you the XP for the. I have not yet figured out what the XP for this obstacle course is, but I think it's gotta be at least 75. This was a complicated.
Just
Yeah.
murdered some guys.
And the dice made it take like 10 times longer than it should have.
Yeah, I'll say that we'll say everybody gets 75 XP for and I'll add it to your character sheets, but for now the two of you can.
Done.
That sounds complicated.
So level up is what I'm saying.
Ooh.
Is that going to be the rest of the stream? Just
Oh,
night.
you're saying the level up is the complicated part? That's true, because it is getting to level. I'll tell you
Not
what.
if you're like me who obsesses over everything and knows what it's going to take in advance.
I say we could run the level
Wait.
up into the break and then.
Yeah, that's what I was
pick
just
back
gonna
up.
say. Why don't we take our break, and you guys can work on leveling up.
Wait, so y'all are going to level 3,
Yes,
but I'm still at 2.
correct.
Okay.
Don't think that you're close enough that this will get.
No.
I'm also at level 2, so we can be level 2
Okay.
buddies.
Yeah, but we don't like you.
Okay.
2 best friends who are super close and never lie to each other and totally on the same
Yes, Sivan does
wavelength.
not like you. I do. But Sivan.
She doesn't like Godric, though. She's fine with me, right?
No, Sivan has something against Max.
That's some Deadpool stuff right there.
I'm breaking all of the walls.
So level warlock.
Here's where the fun begins.
You with your
Yeah.
2nd level spells,
Second.
Eldritch invocations.
My meta magic.
Ooh,
Oh
meta magic.
yeah.
Okay, I
I
can
need
do
to
this. Are
play
we
a
breaking?
sorcerer
Is this
at
the
some
break?
point.
Yes, we're gonna. Yes, we'll take our break. We'll come back at like 8:35, having with level up, hopefully.
Sure. Easy peasy.
Remember,
Fun and squeezy.
selective in 5th edition only lets people pass the saving throw. It doesn't let them avoid damage. Sucks, but just
What are you talking about?
What?
Wait, what
Yeah.
does?
selective
casting.
meta magic. Selective meta magic, or is it careful meta magic?
It's careful cast. It
Careful
allows
cast.
allies in an AoE to automatically save against a spell.
Yeah. But other editions in Pathfinder, it's the spell just like warps around them, which is way more useful. It's like they just don't get hit at all.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
As I've seen quite a few sorcerers just take it and then be like, oh wait, they just passed the save, they don't avoid it entirely, and
Yeah.
find it upsetting.
Anyways, we're on break.
Break.
Anyone who wants to get in?
Cool.
Yep.
And sorcerers are cool, but you forget how few spells they know. At level 3, I know 4 spells,
Oh god.
and that's it.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's rough. As I say, I have more than that and I'm a paladin, but as a divine caster I just have all of my spells and I pick them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Playing a cleric is so nice in that regard.
Yeah.
Oh, Tempest Cleric's probably one of my favorite builds. Alright, I'll be back.
Cool.
Oh, so Aklu's. No, I thought that the pact boon that you got is tied to your patron, but it doesn't look like.
Nope.
Interesting.
I want to be a stabby warlock. I can be a stabby warlock. I don't know. Maybe it's a secret.
Okay.
It's not a secret. I'm gonna go Pact of the Chain.
Okay.
That's right. I love familiars.
Very nice.
What will your familiar be?
That can be a secret.
Okay.
Just have to wait and find out when I summon it.
It's gonna be my dog.
I was gonna say it's gonna be a dog.
It's gonna be Sophie.
Man, only knowing 4 spells sucks. Oh well.
Ooh, it could be a. How do you say? I used to say pseudo dragon, but I know that's wrong.
Pseudo.
Dragon. Pseudo, yeah, like Sudafed.
Pseudo make
Yeah.
me a sandwich. So what meta magic are you going with?
I'm thinking Quicken Spell as one, which is that if a spell has a cast time of 1 action, I can cast it as a bonus action by expending 2 points, which I have 3 of. And the other one, I am debating between Subtle Spell, which is for 1 point I can cast without any somatic or verbal components, or Twin Spell, which if a spell has a range of 1 target, I can target 2 with that same spell. Lots of cool options that I get to cast once per long rest.
I just realized I did invite Craig to sit in this time, so the stream.
Rest in peace, our podcast.
Tended to invite. Just ever.
That's true.
Alright. Oh.
We said 35 or 25? 35.
35.
Okay, cool.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that Roll20 doesn't have the Xanathar spells. So I get to add those in manually. Are you going back to the chain? You have any idea what your familiar is going to be? Like, aside from the dog, which is the obvious answer.
I guess we'll find out. I haven't decided between two. And I don't know if it's going to get summoned this game. We'll see. We shall see. A mystery that no one cares about. I mean, I guess you care about enough to ask.
2 people have asked so far, so
That's true. Everyone cares about.
I don't care.
That's good.
The animals are the one thing that everyone in every D&D campaign cares about.
Gosh darn it. Oh, no.
Language,
Okay, no, we're good. We're
please.
good. I'm very professional, Andrew. I pride
Excuse
myself.
you. This is a like family-friendly Christian stream playing the devil's game.
Uh,
Yeah, I do the same thing in all of my campaigns. I have Forest 1, Forest 2,
Oh
Forest
no,
3.
I just have Untitled for
ooh.
not very. The other thing that's weird, for some reason, my maps have, as a thumbnail, they have Cole's artwork. It's really
Hey.
bizarre. I have no idea what that's coming from. But yeah, so
He's a good looking dude.
I actually probably spent longer than what's necessary editing a picture I found on the internet. And I searched for like an hour and couldn't find the original artist. So, sorry, Twitch chat. Don't burn me alive for that one.
Oh no.
You're canceled
I'm also canceled. Oops.
forever.
Yep.
I should check who did my human portrait.
I should just look up Orc Ranger and I think I'll find it pretty quickly. Actually.
yeah, so
You guys
And-
put much more effort into this than I did, apparently. Well, specifically you, Derillium.
yeah, so I just put in our Discord chat. Just look the maps that you
Hey. Okay, so I think what it does is if you don't have an image on the background or anything, it'll just grab the first token you put on there and put
Yeah.
that as the image.
Oh, yeah.
And
first
it
like
grabs the first image basically that you put on there, whether it's a token or a background piece or something.
the first chronologically.
Yeah.
I think so.
So like there's never a way to change it.
I think if you delete the token, it'll take that token. Maybe.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Interesting. If I delete them all, it shrinks down to all of
Spooky.
Interesting. Hmm.
So that gold we got gives me just enough for a really interesting spell. Maybe not interesting, but one that I thought Cole would never decide to get because of the cost.
You guys know how to remove spells off of the character sheet?
Yeah, if you click the little lock icon
Uh-huh.
right below the spells, and then it'll bring up a trash can. And that's
Grass.
also the same way you remove attacks or equipment items.
Okay.
By the way, decided it didn't fit very well with him, so Cole is going man mode with no more mage armor. 11 AC for life.
More like 11 AC for death.
Mm.
Maybe.
More like 11.
It's taken me this long, but I finally found who did my human artwork.
Nice.
Everyone's cameras went out for me.
Did you try
You
turning it
cut
off?
out
and
from
back
me,
on
and
again?
then I reconnected, and everyone's back from me.
Alright, let me try to refresh.
Okay, I think I am updated.
There we go.
So Twitch chat informs me that my name is inconsistent with the rest of yours.
That is
Fix
true.
this thing.
Hey, I thought you were playing Andrew and your name is GM.
Obviously.
Explains so much.
You really do have a low intelligence score.
Wow.
I mean,
That wasn't even
about your character,
that was about
you.
you.
I think that's a low insult, but I also have really low wisdom, so yes.
So you can't tell.
So there you go, Tal Neutrino. Now fixed my display.
My friend is actually gonna run a game where we play ourselves, but in D&D, so that's gonna be fun. Like,
you-
as a concept, just like...
Oh wait, Tao is in here? Cool.
How are you going to determine your stats?
I'm not entirely sure, but...
Everyone is all 10s and 11s.
Mile run, or
Exactly.
40-yard dash for Dex, push-up contest for strength score.
Exactly. We'll play Jeopardy to determine intelligence, and I don't know.
I
We
think
get
everyone's
charisma,
back.
that's a tough one.
For wisdom, you can get somebody
Beauty
to tell you
contest?
to jump off a cliff and see who follows.
It's a very binary test, isn't it?
I mean, see how far you run toward the cliff before you bow.
Okay.
So chicken.
Chicken?
Yeah.
What do
Like everyone lines up and we all run at the same speed towards a cliff and see who stops the
Oh.
closest to the cliff.
It's like where you stand out in the street with your friends when you're a teenager in the middle of the night, and then you see who gets out of the street first.
I liked Hal's recommendation for dexterity checks. Have people take swings at you and see how many they can land.
Nice. All right. Well, silliness aside, let's get serious.
Get serious.
Silliness aside.
Back to the
I'm
other
out.
silliness.
No more jokes.
No more jokes.
Hmm.
Okay. So, yeah, the night passes uneventfully. This morning, probably feeling a little tired, a little sore. Yesterday, hiking for several hours out and several hours back, fighting a manticore in between, running the gauntlet. Yeah.
Well, I will meet back up with them.
Okay, so
Are you meeting up with us, or are we meeting up with you?
I am meeting up with you.
Okay.
you're all meeting at the vague task.
Yeah. That's
What?
kind of where we agreed.
No?
Because
No.
we said we'd come back here.
Oh, did we?
Here being the vague
Yeah.
task.
Oh, okay. So I meet you
Question
here.
mark? Unless we
I
wanna
didn't
go
write
to
it
the
down, so I don't
apartment.
remember. Doesn't matter that it was 20 minutes ago. I
Twitch
forgot.
chat, this is why we're streaming. Tell us what we're supposed to do.
Exactly.
I thought I was supposed to. So you all meet up at the vague task, and
When are we meeting with Lord Erkaren?
Soldiers didn't stop by overnight, so don't think we really
Oh,
know.
right. I forgot.
But-
They needed to let us know.
Mhm.
What other things do we have, that are still outstanding?
Well, the kind of experiences yesterday gave me a few ideas, and I'm not sure I want to rely on doing that too much. And Cole holds up his hand, and you see there's little burns on it that have kind of scabbed a little bit by this point. So I'd like to head over to the market and see if we can't pick up some resources. I've seen wizards do things like that, and I can think of a few things that might be interesting.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
okay. So you make your way down to marketplace. What are you looking?
I am looking for a hot pepper and a large diamond. Maybe not large diamond, but a diamond worth 50 gold.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is Mindrin. This is biggest cities in the Gandala Kingdom. Not hard to find either of those things. Say 2 copper for hot pepper, and obviously.
Sounds about right. Cool.
Okay.
So I'll probably head back to my place and wait for, someone to show up.
Okay.
Max. Not Max. Godric.
Yes. Miss
You're a good
Savan.
person, yes. Yes?
I try my hardest to be, though I have my failings at times.
Would you do me a favor?
What is it?
I would like you to go to the Temple of Welena and just listen if anyone is talking about a strange creature that they encountered.
Any specific idea of what strange might be?
Humanoid, but most definitely not human. Horns and a tail, but humanoid.
I'll do my best and report back any information I find.
Thank you very much. I
Where might
appreciate it.
Where might I find a Temple of Walena?
I will give you directions.
Okay. You're sending him to. It's like,
Yes, because I cannot go. And no one has seen him.
I mean, you could.
Why can't you guys go to this temple?
You don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to meta it.
I'm gonna go back to my apartment. I don't know if other people are gonna do other things.
Cole might ask you if there's a place you go to practice your weapon. It's kind of not out in the open, where he won't hurt anybody, probably.
I would probably know some places that are a little bit more remote in the city, right?
Yeah, so there is there is a place in the city that used to serve a long time ago as a barracks for city guard, but they kind of grew out of it, and so now a few of the citizens use it from time to time. There's no like official owner, but from time to time people will go there and spar or an archery ring. People have brought in bullseyes, things like
If
so.
you need a sparring partner, I can do that with you.
Oh, I don't necessarily want to fight or nothing, just kind of want to have a bit of space. If you know what I mean?
Ah, understood.
But it probably couldn't hurt for you two to stay together.
Yeah, if you want to wait up for the guards, just in case.
Yeah, I'll be okay in my apartment.
All right.
I would prefer not to go very much in public today, I think.
Understandable.
I
If you're looking to lay
will.
low, that isn't a bad place to lay low. If you're looking to lay low, it's
Where?
not very. People don't go there very often, so it's not a bad place if you just want to lay low.
Where
Alright.
where are you talking about, Ken?
The sparring place.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I will go. I will do some training. I suppose. Why not?
All right. So just as the four of you are about to separate and go your various directions, Sepaklu, you hear a voice in your head. It says, "Iron Eye, you have been approved to meet with Lord Urkarin. Please proceed to the Ascended District to the Uplifted Chamber and give your."
I think we just got our message.
Okay.
We have to go. We've been approved. We're good to go. We just need to meet or we need to go to someplace specific, and we can talk with Lord Arkaran.
Okay, I guess let's do that instead.
All right.
I mean,
So much
if-
for our plans.
you didn't have to.
We
You
need
don't
to
have to
find
drop
out about
everything. I
that.
mean,
Did they give it time?
Did they say a time?
no.
What was the name of the place?
The uplifted chamber, and you and Sivan would both probably know this. It's the platform that is floats above the city, and it's where the council members have do their business. That sounds bad. Conduct their business.
Well, I was greatly hoping to learn of any news of my grandfather, but I'd already promised Miss Savan here that I would go keep watching this temple for her. I'll just kind of like look down and start to shuffle off.
I think you might be better suited today doing this with us.
I gave my
Are we
word.
doing this right now? Hold on. Are we doing this right now?
I mean, I think we should figure out, how we're framing this, what we're going to say, but I don't think we want to keep him waiting.
That is fair. Then stay with us. I very much appreciate your loyalty, but it's already been a day. I mean,
Bow my
we
head.
should get this. The faster we get this done, the faster I can get out of here anyway, so.
I am grateful from this respite from my duties.
Yes, of
Well,
course.
we're glad to have you.
All right. So you,
So, what's the plan?
So, I mean, let me get this straight. So, we need to talk to his wife, really, correct?
I
We
think
need to
that'd be
talk
preferable.
to Lenorin because she was the wife of Reslin, who wrote the journal pages that we found. All right. So,
And that's Cole kind of looking a little confused. I think so, yeah.
okay. So, do we want to say, hi, we want to speak to your wife? Or do we want to say, what do you know of your wife's ex husband?
Ooh, probably not that second one.
Why not?
Do we know that he knows that she has an ex-husband?
I do not know.
People have secrets. I don't think we want to be. We don't know how he'll react if he finds out. I mean, we just don't know. I think we should play our cards a little closer to the.
Okay, so then what do we say to get to talk to his wife?
We just tell him what we've been doing. We are hired to follow after this man who passed away and figure out why he left notes about this particular person, and turns out this person is related to either his wife, or we could just say one of his associates, I guess is what you people call them.
Associates, is that what you call spouses?
I don't know. You said you folk have like 5 names for everything, depending on like how fancy you're feeling in the moment.
Okay. Perhaps we just say we think his wife would be of help.
Yeah, maybe she knew someone, possibly. Maybe she knew the Nira. Sort of saying like, oh yeah, before you were married, she
Right.
might have known this person.
Right.
We could do
Okay.
that.
So we would like to talk to your wife because we think she can help us with our investigation because she probably knew someone.
Yes.
All right. Okay, shall we go?
Let's do it.
All right, so make your way downtown. By now, the lightning rail is back up and running. So find the new stop. I mean, it's an experience. Imagine, getting on a train in modern society. It's pretty quiet and relative calm. Imagine that lightning. It's probably loud. There's occasional sparks that fly off, or not so much sparks as like electrical discharges. Probably the train cars a little bit, but
I've probably never seen a train like this before either, so I grew up in a much smaller village.
you would have seen one like it in the capital in Ziba,
Okay, when I first went to go find my family, yeah.
right? It has a very similar one, but yeah, other than
Cole is super tense, just like holding on to a handrail or something.
yeah, I was wondering
because he has absolutely never been on anything like this.
I
Yeah,
haven't
me too.
either, but I am trying to act cool.
Okay.
This doesn't bother me at all.
All right, so you all make your way to train stop, lightning station. Gives access to lifted chamber, and basically you get off of the train and you're immediately in this enclosed stone area that has a door, and in front of the door are two very well armed guards guarding access to this district. Obviously, this is council members.
This is
It's like a
this is
drive-by.
enclosed.
She's thought.
This is enclosed, you said?
Yeah. Yeah, you get off.
Would I know that it would be enclosed? Like this train stop.
Yeah. Every lightning rail station is pretty much first get off.
Okay.
Some of them are guarded, some are not. There's
Okay, so right
Go ahead.
right before I get off, I want to cast Disguise Self.
Okay.
And I am human Sivan.
Okay. So yeah, you we keep getting this drive-by catting.
It's because I'm petting her. She just keeps walking by.
So you all get off the train and approach these two guards who are standing. What's your business?
Party for Lord Arkaran. The name's Iron Eye.
One of them.
Oh.
One of them pulls out a scroll and kind of nods to the other. They say, "Wait here a moment." Turns and through the door. The other one just stands there staring.
Just twiddle my thumbs a little bit.
What's the weather like?
You asking me or are you asking the guard?
You.
Okay.
If you're
It's
gonna
actually-
roll the dice, it's gonna be hailing in the middle of summer or something like that.
It's actually a really nice day. It's
You
there's a
say that, but that happened near me recently. It
Yeah.
started hailing.
wow.
All right, so as we're standing there, Cole just say, "It's a nice day out." Wouldn't you say?
Stairs.
A lot going on lately. How's work? Stressful? Quiet? Good job? How's the benefits?
Fine.
I am making myself scarce. I want nothing to do with this.
I'm staring back at him, imagining his intensity.
So after a few minutes of this staring contest, the original guard that left comes back. Another guard. Right this way, please. Escorts you to the door. And
Yep.
I think we're just gonna turn around.
you come
Oh,
out
my
into just a like an open courtyard, big, like 55. At the far end of the courtyard, very nice, fountain, like benches and like trees and such planted. Very nice. In the middle is this very obviously clear, just empty area, and in fact, it looks painted like a big 20 by 20 square painted area. Guard gestures towards it and step onto the platform. He also steps on.
Step on the platform.
Okay. Cole
No
carefully
problem.
steps on it. Suddenly
I love-
distrustful of these moving platforms in this big city.
So you all step onto the platform and hear this sudden high-pitched sort of whining sound in your ears, and then it looks like everything around you changes. For a moment, you're very disoriented, and you realize essentially been transported up onto a very similar courtyard, but up on the ascended. Uplifted chamber. Well, yeah, up on the platform where the uplifted chamber is.
Uplifted.
Uplifted
I just got it
chamber.
wrong.
That's the name of the building. So it's there. So, you see a very ornate building. It takes up the front of it. Basically, takes up one whole side, this big courtyard area, and then to the far end where you saw the fountain in the lower area, you see a rather nondescript. I shouldn't say nondescript. You see a rectangular area that 4 pillars. Yeah, I think from this distance, that's pretty much all you would tell about it. but there's very clearly there's clearly some significance. Just like a flat rectangular pillar. But
Is it a gazebo?
It is not a gazebo.
Okay.
Kenneth. So the guard gestures towards the large building, and yeah, it takes you inside through a maze of hallways to small sort of office. A voice from inside. Enter.
We should probably enter.
Yep, step inside.
I will enter.
So, you all step inside and see behind the desk another tall looking elven man. Pale skin, pale blonde hair, very fine light blue tunic. Sort of goldish looking trim. Sitting behind the desk. Up is
I will do a polite, like, sort of slight bow. Say, my lord, how are you this fine day?
well. Iron Eye.
We are.
Oh. A debt of gratitude. Prevented from danger.
We just did what we thought was right, sir.
Right.
What made you decide to take on this task?
If there's a beast on the roads, we, as you can tell by our equipment, we are adventurers. And if there's a beast on the roads, it is our duty to take care of the beasts. And if there happens to be a reward at the end, so be it.
I'm keeping a very close eye on Godric so that he does not start to tell him about my dead child.
I was wondering if
If he does,
I
I'm gonna
was
like.
just about to. And of course,
I'm
I
gonna
say,
just no. I try to give him a look that says, "Don't fucking say it."
How
I'll
Lois is
smile at you. I did not join these heroes on their quest to slay this manticore. But I will say that a beast on the roads is just a threat to any villager as it is to any adventurer. Only we tend to be better equipped to handle it. And of course, she had a personal vendetta against this beast, as it slew her child.
he turns to you, Sivan. And he says, "This is terrible. I'm very sorry for your loss."
Thank you. I appreciate that. Godric, we need to have a conversation about airing my personal business to everyone we meet.
We're sorry, my lord. As you can tell, she's still very broken up about it. She doesn't like talking about it.
My apologies. I was only trying to be fully honest.
I know.
Undoubtedly.
Says, I can tell she. You still have your hood over your head, even though you're in human form, or do you have it off?
Yes. Yeah. No, it's still up. I just keep it up.
It still seems to be in mourning.
She is, unfortunately.
Well,
But to be completely honest with you, when we learned that your soldiers had been dispatched to take care of this threat, we thought that perhaps, since we have saved your soldiers' lives, some of your soldiers' lives, the lives of your people, perhaps you could help us out with something we have been looking into.
what is that?
Well, we have an interested party who is looking into a matter of inheritance. And luck would have it that your wife may have known someone that may know something about this inheritance and where it is stored, where it is kept, and perhaps gives us our next bit of information that can lead us in the correct direction.
Go on.
As you might expect, as it is a matter of inheritance, I don't know that we can give too many details. As you might expect, our employer is not exactly... he does not want us disclosing all of this information.
So, roll me a persuasion.
Absolutely, I will do that. Oh.
Nailed it.
Maybe someone else should get tagged in, other charisma casters.
He says, we have done this city necessarily garnered personal favor.
I suppose that's fair.
It is a good man who keeps close watch over those closest to him.
Finds his
Yeah. So, would you happen to know anyone by the name of Nero or Nera?
his eyes, his eyebrows kind of shoot up when you say that. This is about Nira. Her inheritance.
Nera or... Let me double check my notes real quick. Out of character. Yeah.
So to remind
Not
you
quite
that
inheritance, but someone who passed away left in his will notes about Nera, and we were hoping to see if we could find
so
that.
this is about Reslin.
Yeah, that also rings a bell.
Well, now you have certainly rolled me a perspective. Four of you join us for dinner. When we did discussing this with
Well, I'd be honored.
I'll do a slight.
I must admit that I'm very curious myself.
So if you don't
Alas,
mind,
sir,
go ahead.
before I accept your invitation, I would like you to know that I have an ulterior motive here.
Second ulterior. Go on.
Their motive is not mine. I've only recently met these wonderful people. But my name is Godric Leck, the grandson of Aldrich Leck.
His eyebrows go up again as you say this. House Lex.
I'll unbuckle my sword belt and kind of hold it forward by the sheath. I bear the sword of House Lax as proof of my pedigree.
He says, "May I see it?"
I'll approach him, and again, not drawing it or anything. I'll allow him to draw it out of the scabbard.
Okay. Just kind of holds it, bounds his hands, and looking at it. Very well, Godric. House Lex. What is it that you would ask?
I am searching for my grandfather. I was informed at the capital that fallen into disgrace and he was sent here. Looking for him to find out more of what happened.
Yes, I'll take Lord Lex. Insight check. Yeah, there's a little disdain in his voice as he Lord Lex is working down at the dock. Sees loading of goods on ships down.
Just kind of take a moment to clench my jaw and swallow my pride. Thank you for this information. It is greatly appreciated.
To hand you back the sword. Get says, take very good care.
I'll nod. I have, and I will continue to.
Then turning back to Sipaklu, kind of purses his lips a little bit and says, I admit that I'm very curious. Would you be willing to tell me any more of this tale of
We have all night, sir. We wouldn't want to rush things.
please, speaks to guard who's standing by. Says, these four are invited to road this evening. See that they rest and to get there. So come at sundown. Dine and speak more.
Very well.
Thank you very much for your hospitality. And Cole just kind of extends his hand.
Yeah, he takes it very firm hand.
Ooh, good man. Anyone else have anything here you need?
This particular room.
He says, perhaps you could
All right. Well, we will see you later this evening. Right. And step outside the room.
yeah, look to
So, can you give us that address that you
Oh
mentioned?
yeah,
I say
he-
to the guard.
he pulls out a parchment and an address in the city. And directs you basically. If you go back to the courtyard at the lower level, south side of the courtyard is open, and that is like the nice part of town. That's where all the rich people directs.
I think that went pretty well.
It
Didn't
did,
matter though.
but now we're being invited to his home, which is his home turf. We need to be careful.
Man, I'm gonna feel even more underdressed than I was up there.
Do
Sure,
we
we
have
could
any
find you some
reason to
clothes.
be wary of this man?
Nobles don't get that high without being wily, without having their own ulterior motives, and he was very interested in this inheritance, which makes me nervous.
I'll
Should've-
scowl at that. My grandfather rose quite high politically, and he never would have used any sort of underhanded or disreputable tactic.
Perhaps. But same cannot be said for many of those that have risen through the ranks here in the city.
My face will kind of drop. Correct. Perhaps that's how he ended up on these stocks.
Being a good person has its price sometimes.
Kind of fix my face and nod.
Now, suppose you can get short-term wealth and whatever you want by playing dirty. We all get higher together. So, Andrew, I should have asked earlier, but could I retroactively incite him when he said it's about Reslin then?
Yeah. What are you trying to figure out?
I kind of figure out if it's a disdainful or if he's like, oh, interesting, or actively hostile about Reslin.
Okay. Yeah. Well, one insight check.
Nice.
Me too. It didn't seem hostile. Wasn't it wasn't hostile. It wasn't hostile or disdainful. Maybe a little bit of like pity. A lot of it was like surprise that like I haven't heard that name for a while. But there's definitely, I mean, like he's heard bad things, kind of a, but not like a his name and spit type of thing.
Okay. Cool.
All right, so you are heading back into the main city.
Godric, am I to assume that you're going to try and find your grandfather today?
Unless your business at the temple is urgent, I did agree to do it already.
Find your family.
Thank you, my lady. I appreciate it.
My lady. Okay.
I'm sorry, does something offend you about the title?
No, it is just very amusing. I don't believe I've ever been called a lady in my life.
peculiar. You must try to find time to keep company with more well-mannered individuals.
Oh, I will do my best, Godric. You cut out, what'd you say?
Hopefully that serves you well.
Of course. So, Paklu,
Yes.
you can change your face, can you not?
Anything you want me to change it to, I can change it to.
Because I send you on this mission instead.
Sure.
I would appreciate that very much.
Absolutely.
So
I think I know what you're looking for specifically, so
Right.
I will go see what I can dig up.
Great.
what are you changing your face into?
Let's see. Oh man. Just a human face, completely unremarkable. Not beautiful, not ugly. Just some, cropped hair, but completely just sort of normal looking dude.
Got it.
Which is to say, not describing him at all, but everyone builds a picture.
Gotcha. All right, so you are headed to the temple. Godric, you're headed to the docks. Sivan and Cole, where are the two of you going?
You could either head back to the apartment if you really want to lay low, or if you're up for checking out that old barracks. Should be pretty isolated.
I will check that out.
All
Sure.
right.
Would there be, on the way to the barracks, would there be like a magic shop-ish sort of thing?
You're not going
Somewhere
to.
where No. So before I leave,
Oh.
asking them to possibly pick some stuff up for me.
Yeah. Sure. We'll find a shop on the way.
Okay. I specifically need 10 gold worth of charcoal, incense, and herbs.
Yeah. So just pick that up.
Great.
Okay.
All right. So, Spaklu, let's start with you. So,
Great.
return to Temple Luena. Luena. Definitely. You return, and as you enter the sort of small lobby area that you were in before, and see once again the elven. They're greeting people as they come in.
I will nod my head. My lady?
Welcome. May I help you?
I am seeking perhaps a little bit of peace, a little bit of quiet, and perhaps just to communicate with the goddess today.
Very well. We'd like to come in and pray. Gestures. Small sanctuary area.
Very well. Have you? I've heard some rumblings, just some very unsettling things. Have you heard anything specific about? I'm not sure. The temple, the priesthood of Walena. Anything?
Sure, you're talking about this terrible false rumors that have been spreading around about terrorists and how they enacting the will of Walena. It's terrible.
Yes, that is what I heard as well. Very well. I will just thank her and then sit down at a seat somewhere where not like separated from everyone, but somewhere where I can sort of get a good if I hear anything.
Okay. Make a
Okay. Killing it.
Okay.
It's okay. My future doesn't depend.
Godric, you make your way down. There is
Town, walking fast.
Mhm. Da-na-na-na-na-na.
You make your way to the east end of town, where how did see it? I think that there is, yeah, right. You have to go into one of these sort of outlying districts and go around. Sort of the 8 and 9 would be sort of the rich districts, and 7 and 10 have a more outlying. You have to kind of go around the rich districts, but here, or near where the waterfall is, there's a sort of like a portcullis that that opens through the wall and allows you to get to take an elevator essentially down the cliff face. So if I move you over to the other map, that town of Mindrin is kind of straddles this waterfall, and there's an elevator that goes down basically just outside the wall right there
Okay.
to the docks down here. So this whole area here where ships come in, they get loaded and things that are being shipped out of so yeah, you make your way down, and what is your plan?
I'm gonna try to look for somebody who appears to be in charge. With a clipboard or something, ordering people around, whatever it might be. And I'm gonna try asking them first.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Because my perception's horrible. That's why not. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I think that yeah, it's pretty chaotic. I would say it takes you a little while, but eventually you see someone who has this sort of gaudy looking vest that looks like it's not actually expensive, but it's made to look expensive type of a thing. And they're being very they seem like they think that they're very important. and they're kind of barking.
That works for me.
Okay.
I'll approach them. Sir, please, a minute of your time.
Yeah, that fits with your perception check, because you see as the person turns, this is actually a woman, and yeah, long sort of yellow hair and braid, and a braid down her back, and she turns and sort of glares at you. Can I help you?
I'll bow deeply. My apologies, ma'am. I saw you from behind. I'm searching for someone. Sir Erkarin, told me that I might find him here.
And who is it that Lord Erkarin told you could find?
My grandfather, Aldrich Lex.
You're a Lex. Wow.
I am.
You see her demeanor shift. Well, of course, please, allow me to help you, right this way. And she, suddenly is seeming to want to be very helpful to you. So she takes you to... Alright, I'm just gonna say it. It's essentially a gazebo down on the dock. It's a small building. It's bigger than a gazebo, but it is just sort of a stone building right off of the dock. Yeah, she just kind of gestures to the door and says, "Lord Lex is right in here, sir."
You have been so kind to take the time to help me. Might I have your name?
Of course. I am Brianna.
Brianna, if I ever need help in the docks again, I will be sure to seek your most helpful assistance.
She kind of bows her head. She says, "More than happy." She heads back to what she was doing before.
I will approach the building, hand hovering over the knob for a second as I take a deep breath and I walk in.
Okay. Cole and Sivan, you make your way to this training ground. Cole, on the way, I would like to roll an intelligence check. All right. As you're walking along the street, you someone catches your eye across the street. You've seen this person before. And clearly they look over as you're like looking at them and kind of frowning. They look over at you and like their eyes get really big. And then they go to hurry away and cannot for the life of you think of where you've seen this person. This is a tall man with very well kept, thick brown beard that goes right into a mustache, and kind of a dark cloak around him. You know you've seen this person, and it's really important. Can't think of where you've seen them.
Do I notice this exchange?
What's your reaction, Cole?
It's like, hey, hold on a sec. I'm just gonna start trying to follow the person.
Well, I do now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I asked. I figured there was something. They quickly go to turn a corner. Book it.
I'm gonna try to follow.
Okay.
Chase.
Fun?
I will try and follow, but get lost in the crowd so he doesn't see me. Is there a crowd to get lost in?
Second, and I will tell you. There is. So you know this thing I do where I roll a flat d20 sometimes, or have you roll a flat d20 to see how your luck is? Yeah, that was a natural one.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So the crowd is there's a clown and 3 kids in a trench coat walking a poodle. That's all you have to work with.
There's absolutely no one around.
I guess I will follow.
Okay.
I'm interested.
So yeah, he ducks into an alley. Yeah, I think that you come around the corner and there's like another intersection, like 30 feet down. And yeah, I think with the natural one, like he's just like down around this corner and go.
Did you know that man?
Seemed really familiar, but I couldn't place it. And like by the time I round the corner, he's completely gone. You said.
What did you do? Kill his child? Feed it to a manticore? He did not seem to like you.
Don't think I did anything like that.
Well, if you did, Godric will tell everyone about it. Shall we go?
Apparently, yeah, I guess if you don't mind keeping an eye out for him, or I don't know.
Sure, I'll keep an eye out.
Alright, so
as they keep walking, try to think about where he might have seen this person before.
Alright, so you all make your way to this sort of open field where there are a few targets set up and areas that are marked off for sparring, things like that.
I'm going to spar.
Are there other people besides us here?
Yeah. There are a few other people around. Yeah. So, Sivan, you just want to find somebody and ask them to spar with you, or you want to spar with Cole?
Do I still have disguise self up? How long has it been?
Yeah, I would say it's not quite been an hour yet. Probably have about 15.
How much time do I have?
Yeah, about 15 minutes left. Probably a little less by now.
By the time I finish going, there's no. I guess I don't know how long people usually spar. That's not. Do people spar for 10 minutes?
I'll tell you, like 2 hours at like 3 to 5 minutes ago is a lot. That's pretty intense training.
I feel like it's weird to just do it for 10 minutes, though.
Oh, 10 minutes straight, you'd be dead. Like, that is exhausting.
No. I meant if I were to do, like, 3 minutes, take a breather, 3 minutes, and then leave.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, but Cole would kind of speak up. Actually, I might want your help with one of these, if you don't mind.
Sure.
Just testing something.
As long as you're
So-
not putting an apple on my head, sure.
No, but this might feel a little weird. Doesn't
That's
that
not.
inspire confidence?
Okay, now I need you to tell me what you are doing.
So, with this hot pepper, I figure it's hot and makes your mouth hot. So, combined with my fire magic, might be able to channel something through there. And I'm wondering if it'll also work on someone else besides me.
I may not be the best person to test the efficacy of this.
Like a. Let me just try it real quick, and I'll make sure that we're kind of away from everyone else.
Okay, yeah, so you move into kind of open area of the field.
Sorry, what exactly are you going to hit me with something?
No, at least I don't think so. I'm just wondering how this will work.
It just keeps getting better and better.
Yeah.
I'm very confused about what is going on right now.
I am going to take out the hot pepper and kind of channel a little bit of fire, and I will twin cast Dragon's Breath on both of us.
Ah, okay.
Ooh.
So if I can flavor it, you feel like you ate some really spicy curry, and it just keeps getting hotter and hotter until you can literally breathe smoke. And Cole says, "Okay, put some muscle in your chest and just breathe out." And he focuses and breathes fire out away from you.
Yeah, and so the two
I
of
suppose I
you.
try.
Yeah, the two of you both burst out this just flame, this what is it, a cone? Yeah, this huge, I mean, you think about it, a 15-foot cone of fire. That's a lot of fire, and then double it. Like the grass on this field is scorched away, and a bunch of people kind of look over at the two of you, like, wow. I mean, it's not like, it's not like, I mean, magic obviously is ubiquitous in Mindrin. Ow! Getting basic names of things wrong. So, it's for most people, it's not the first time they've seen somebody breathe fire, but that's a lot of fire.
Yeah.
That is a lot of fire.
Well, so that certainly works.
I should say so.
Just a little spark of flame
Yeah.
as he exhales.
I imagine a little, and just
And
I want to look
ends it.
around. Is anyone looking at us?
Yeah, there are several people looking.
Okay.
Not gawking, but hey, that's pretty cool.
Okay.
Cool. So chalk that one up to a success, I think.
I would.
No,
I was about to go. I would think so. I would think so.
It's contagious.
I'm catching the southern.
The drawl, y'all.
That is very impressive. Did I get anything else? Second level? I don't think so. I don't think I got anything new.
Should have got your channel divinity thing.
Oh, right. I should have. Because now I feel the need to show off. I'll wait until people stop looking.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, sorry. I know you don't like to draw attention. I wasn't sure. Didn't think it'd be that spectacular. You know.
I was not sure what to expect.
Really. So, is there a target nearby where we are? Or
Yeah.
somewhere else?
Yeah, I mean, maybe 20, 30 feet away, there's like an area where, a bunch of people would stand, fire targets.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to try something more ranged, if you don't mind, over here. We'll
Go
start
ahead.
stepping that way. Step up to the line and pull out the diamond he picked up.
Okay.
As he does that, let me check the range. Sorry, keep going. I want to check the range on this.
Okay. He focuses a little bit, and just a small, candle flame shows up inside the diamond, and it amplifies and fires forward in a chromatic orb. Hit the target.
Okay.
If a 15 hits a stationary target.
Yeah.
Just as he goes to do it, I will invoke duplicity, and I will put myself right in front of the target. You can't see, but I'm starting my hands up. And when it hits, I go, oh!
But you were... Wait.
And no, is there anything for me to hide behind?
Yeah, there's like a little shack there that where some bows and things are stored.
Okay, I want to hide behind that before he turns around.
Make a stealth check. See if you can get there quickly enough.
All right. I'm supposed to be good at this, but we'll see. With intention. Hey!
So, Cole, as you go to blast this target with your fire, Sivan suddenly is there, right in front of it. And, there's does the chromatic orb do fire damage, or what is it?
It would be fire damage.
Yeah. And so, you see this burst of flame around Sivan. And then, in confusion, you go to say that, and you turn back, and she's not there. And literally, now your duplicate doesn't disappear, right? So you still appear there in the ring.
Does it have health points, or does it attacks just go through it?
I don't know, but I acted like you hit me.
So you see
Why would you do that to me, Cole?
I run up onto the range.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
God, you're the worst.
A wisdom saving throw? Okay.
I mean, there's a very specific reason I'm having him do that. I mean...
I'm assuming if there are people shooting, I wouldn't jump up. I'm not sure how empty this field is that we're at.
Yeah, I mean, there are a few people around, and once again, I would say, having seen you blast this person who, for some inexplicable reason, was downrange.
I did not think this through.
So let me think. Your duplicate would it take the form of human Savan? I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as he goes, I just want to sneak up behind him.
Okay. Yeah, he's starting to go down the range, and yeah, you come up behind him. And what do?
If there are people shooting, Cole would yell out, "Hold your fire! There's someone on the range!" before he jumps out there.
Want to make her disappear and then say into his ear, "That wasn't fair."
What?
He just starts dying. Not dying, laughing. He actually just
falls down.
he starts laughing. That is my new trick.
You give your friends a heart attack?
Yes.
So, Supaklu, in another part of town, as all this is going, you are sitting in this small sanctuary area, listening. How long are you sitting? Do you stay sitting there?
Probably a few hours. What time did I go in the morning?
Yeah, it's like mid.
Okay. Probably like 3-4 hours, something like that.
Roll me just a flat d20. Okay. Over the course of the few hours, I would say I mean, a number of people come in and out over the course of that time. Most people just come in because Wilena is not the followers of Wilena are not big into sitting for long periods of time in meditation. Like it's just that's not their style. That would be more of Benton. But so usually they'll come in for a few minutes and sit and pray, move on. There are a few pockets of discussion. Hear people definitely talking in concern about the terrorists that struck, praying for Welena's influence for her reputation to not be besmirched by these rumors and for things to be up. You do not hear anything about the horned creature with a tail.
Could I go elsewhere and try to see if some of my other contacts might have heard anything? Like maybe, I mean, I probably worked pretty closely with the guard with, in the bounty hunting days. So maybe just go see if anyone there has heard anything.
Okay. Yeah. So you go and find there's a actual barracks where there are some guards and yeah, I mean, I think that you strike up conversations with you that are kind of going in and out. Now, I mean, if you spend a couple of hours in prayer, a couple of hours doing this, it's going to be most of your day getting towards sundown.
Yeah.
Nobody's really talking there about it either.
Okay. All right, I'll head back then.
Okay. Godric,
Yep.
steel yourself, move into this small building, see an older human man, a white beard down kind of his chest area, dressed in pretty casual clothes. He's not armored or anything, but as you step into the building, he's just kind of talking to one of the dock workers. They're looking over a scroll that's kind of spread out on
Does he have any sort? This older man, does he have any sort of resemblance to me or anything? Any reason to suspect he is Eldrick?
I mean, since we were told that he was in there, it's a pretty good bet.
Oh, it's just like the one room. I don't think it's like a bigger building than this.
Oh,
one.
yeah,
Okay.
no, it's just a small.
I will kind of hang back and wait for him to finish whatever business he has with this man. Just try to be unnoticed.
Okay. Yeah, a few minutes go by, and he kind of looks up, and eventually and sees you. Oh, may I help you?
Are you?
He kind of
Eldrick
squints. He kind of squints. He looks you up and down. Says, "Know you?"
Are you Eldrick Lex, sir?
Hmm?
I'll take a knee and hold up the sword. I am your grandson, Godric Lex, son of Wilhelm Lex. I've come to return the family sword to you.
His jaw kind of drops open a little. He turns to him and he says, "Come back later." Picks up the scroll off the desk and hands it to him. Yeah, the guy kind of looks back and forth between the two of you and eats it. And I think that would be a great place to pick up next week.
Okay.
I mean, your backstory is just like wrapping up, so we should keep your
Right,
character here
yeah.
for another week at least before
then,
we,
That's it.
yeah. See
Before
ya.
I
You're done.
just
You
happened to
accomplished what
slip
you
off a
came here to
mountain or
do.
whatever. Yeah. Quick question: is this stream like rated PG or something, or?
It's marked
It's the
as
perfect
like
time to ask that.
mature, just in case.
There we go. All right. God damn
I
your
say, I
timing.
hope it's not, because sometimes these words just come out.
Yeah, I think I've dropped a couple of F-bombs actually. I'm not sure, but out of character I might have.
Yeah. I made sure I marked it as mature, just in case.
See,
Okay.
now next week I'm looking forward to something like he slowly picks up his blade and draws it, examines it for a moment. Does a 22 hit you?
Exactly.
Before I said that, I would have to say, interesting.
Interesting.
Oh, yes, of course.
Interesting. Yeah.
Furiously looks through notes.
All right.
22 hit.
Oh, session.
Oh man.
Yeah.
The trickster cleric coming into the domain.
Oh, yeah. It's funny because, this isn't necessarily where I thought I was going to take her as a character, but it's where she's going. I was
Yeah,
like,
just-
she's going to be so dark and mysterious. No.
Just lie about everything.
No. Yeah, I think that's pretty much just it. That's her thing. She lies.
Which is great to foil my
Oh
character.
my
Just like,
gosh,
oh, of course.
I know.
true.
I was so I am so excited, honestly, about this. It's gonna be so
Well, here's the thing
entertaining.
too. I haven't passed an insight check on you yet, so as far as I'm concerned, I'm just spreading more of the truth that you told me.
Exactly.
You know what, Max? Roll an insight check as just sort of a general as you're getting to know Suhan.
Not great.
And Suhan, roll a deception
Should
check.
I'm
I'm proficient in this, but my
I give myself
charisma
disadvantage.
is
Can we say
not
that's a
good.
9? Even though 9 would have.
You're starting to get the sense that she may not always be the most upfront person.
God, I'm a Homer Simpson when he's trying to find a new bar and he's at the lesbian bar. He's like, wait a minute, something's wrong here. This place doesn't have any fire exits.
Didn't you know that lesbians are fireproof?
That's true.
I had no idea.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. You said a gay bar, right?
Yeah, no, he's in like an all girl like
Yeah.
lesbian bar. He's just like, huh, something's
Yeah,
weird
so-
here. Something's not
So
right.
it's
Oh,
fine.
there's no fire exit. Have fun in your death trap.
Oh,
No, I'm saying that's why they don't need fire exits. So
Well, okay, well that's fair enough then. Okay, it wasn't code oversight. It was. Okay. I'm sure my little sister would tell me that Wicca just protects her. So.
Oh man. I think this is the natural end then, right?
So.
And on a note,
Yeah,
It's
it is
certainly
10,
a
so
no.
we're done. But God, that's a horrible place to leave it.
yeah.
The perfect.
I
place
definitely
to leave
missed a flaming
It's a
joke
good-
in there, which is okay for me to make because I am queer. Just to get that out there, but
You know,
I
oh
missed
man,
an opportunity there.
it was there for sure.
it. Oh goodness, I'm gonna go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah, me too. Later, guys.
On that
All
note.
right, guys. Thanks for playing. See you next week.
Bye.
See ya.
Bye.